What's up, print fam? Welcome back to the print shop. 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. We're getting ready to go to PPAI. Wanted to get a couple things done before we fly out. Flight leaves in about 2 hours. Gonna get a couple things done, fly to Vegas, be there for the day, then fly home. But I wanted to take a minute to go over what PPAI is, a little bit more about promotional products to possibly help you in your business. So let's go to the show. The PPAI floor is full of hundreds of suppliers. These suppliers are big suppliers, little suppliers, and everything in between. They could be vendors that are exhibiting at the show for the first time, or they've been going since kind of the show's inception. There are other shows. ASI has some shows, and I'm sure Distributor Central has some. There are also micro shows for local line item distributors. The nice thing about going to a show is meeting people in person, getting to touch samples, see samples, find products, get ideas. In the Facebook group, people ask all the time about large format displays, signage, and whatnot. So there's a bunch of them in these clips, but going to the show helps you learn who these vendors are. You can talk to them, get examples of their products, how people are selling them. Do they do spec samples or free samples or distributor like special pricing for self promos and things like that? So it's really nice to be able to connect with them and to grow relationships. Like, I loved seeing Gene and James with Firesprint. They're actually the sponsor of today's episode. We'll talk more about them later. But being able to connect with them more, see them in person, is just always great. Also able to stop by DIY Beverages, who's in the Facebook group, but this was his first show and first dive into the promotional products industry. So it was nice to chat some more and learn kind of what they're doing. Along with that, the show floor is just massive, and it's filled with all of your competitors, whether they're enemies, friends, or a little mixture of both. You can also connect with them, go have lunch at one of the tables, chat some more, see what's being successful for them and how they're working out. They also do on-site training. You don't have to just attend the show floor. They have trainings every day that go over different topics, from sales to marketing and everything kind of in between. I definitely think it is worth going, and you should check out shows. Again, there are many different shows available that might be closer to you. PPAI is just one of the biggest. It's typically held in Las Vegas, and they do it every January. As an example of one of the things that I learned, we engraved some Cross pens the day I left to PPAI. So I stopped by the Cross booth, was able to talk to them, find out they do, for the most part, free spec samples, and you can buy them from Akron, which is where we bought ours from, or PCNA, or direct from Cross. So I was able to get a contact at Cross, someone that I can talk to, communicate with, email, phone call, etc., to help me out rather than going through a third party. So being able to connect and talk to people is super helpful. I do want to give a big shout out to James and Gene over at Firesprint. If you haven't had the opportunity to use them, make sure you check out the coupon code down in the description. You can save 10% off your first order. But they do signs, banners, stickers, and so much more. By going to the trade show, you were able to stop by their booth, and they had samples of everything. And if they scanned your badge, they were going to send you out some additional samples. So not only were you able to get some stickers on site, you were also able to touch their other products. Make sure you also go check out their YouTube channel, where they talk about business and business growth. Free shipping on almost everything over $50. And make sure you tell them I sent you. So they're great guys. Love being able to talk to them at the show and get to catch up more and see. We've got some fun things planned. Hopefully we're going to go out there next month to film some content about some of the exciting things. And maybe I'll try to be the first guest on Fire Hour. But thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you made it to PPAI. I know I met a couple of you there. Love to know your experience or what other shows that you like to attend. Again, I know here in Utah, they do a couple of what they call road shows, where it is usually line item reps that have multiple suppliers that they're reps for, that they'll do like a mini show. There's also ASI, there's Impressions Expo, there's Printing United, which is more about equipment. But let me know. I think the thing that I like about promotional products the most is they have decided to be a specialist in one or multiple products. And it allows me to offset the labor side of things and focus on the selling. It helps me sell more products, more diverse products, and just overall increase our book of business. So if you have, again, any questions, leave those down in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.